Hello everyone, I'm Raghunath from Diploma in Medical Assistant. The topic that I would like to bring attention about is on cyberbullying. If you guys really heard about the recent cases in Malaysia, there was a case called a girl who have suicided due to cyberbullying in her TikTok account. There are a lot of points that we should be focusing on so that this cyberbullying can be reduced or eradicated.
Okay, so the first that I would explain is about the causes of the cyberbullying, which the first is inadequate legal framework, lack of specific laws for cyberbullying in Malaysia. So, Malaysia doesn't have strong laws to deal with cyberbullying. Without clear rules, it is hard to stop or punish people who bully others online. So the second is anonymity encourages harmful behavior due to lack of accountability. So people can hide their real identity online. This makes it easier for them to bully others because they think they won't get caught. So the third one is social media platform, ineffective moderation of abusive content. So social media sites don't always do a good job of stopping or removing harmful content. This allows cyberbullying to continuously happen in our country. Next, the fourth is cultural factor. Tolerance of online harassment and inadequate digital ethics. Some people may see online harassment as normal or not serious. Also, many don't learn proper online behavior, which leads to more cyberbullying.
Okay, next we have effects for effect of cyberbullying. There will be 4 points, which is first thing is victim impact, where victim that get cyberbullying can get mental health deterioration, fear, social withdrawal, and suicide. So next is we have family and community, which is the effect of cyberbullying can cause grief to the family, dissatisfaction of the community with the legal outcome, which example, the person that do cyberbullying is charged with hukuman yang tak setimpal lah. Then the advocacy for change is the community or people that want the legal law to change to be a better one lah. Then we have society, public outreach, demand for stricter law, and lastly is media and journalists, which is can cause threat and also harassment. Okay, next we have stakeholders, which has 5 points. First is government, which is policy makers, law enforcement, and also judiciary. As example, we must enforce the law of the cyberbullying to the offender, and we must give appropriate punishment to the offender. Next, we have social media platform, responsibility for content moderation. Example, restrict any content that can lead to the cyberbullying. Next, we have NGOs and advocacy group. We can make campaign for awareness and also legal reforms. Next is public, demand for justice and active participation in advocacy. Lastly, we have victim and families. Advocacy and legal action for justice is prior to make sure the offender get the proper and appropriate punishment from the judiciary.
Okay, next. My name is Azam and I want to explain about solution in cyberbullying. First, legal. Stricter penalties and new laws. For example, improving Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act, which is to stricter the uses of social media use. Next, second, international cooperation to address jurisdictional challenge, to improvise the people that using social media and improvise the challenge outcome. Third, educational, promote digital literacy and online ethics to make the social media user to respect each other in online or in a physical. Fourth, awareness campaigns on the consequences of cyberbullying, which is we can build campaigns at the schools, at the university, to give awareness to the students to prevent the bad things happen of the bully in online. Next, technological, enhance moderation and AI tools to detect and prevent abuse, which is to give and to take note about what the search of they wants. Next, clear reporting mechanism for victim. And lastly, mental health support, accessible counseling and crisis intervention for victims, which is help people that have a mental illness or mental health in a lower grade.
Okay, I would like to focus on the barriers. Firstly, it's the legal limitations. Okay, in legal limitations, I will focus on the jurisdictional complexities in digital spaces. For example, here we have difficulty in tracking anonymous perpetrators or cross-border jurisdictional issues. Next will be the platform resistance. Why? Because there's a lot of reluctance to implement robust moderation due to cost or user backlash. In addition, there's like a platform cooperation as well. Here the resistance from social media companies don't have a stricter regulations. That's the reason why it's happening. And next will be awareness gaps. Here, why awareness gaps? Because lack of understanding about the severity of cyberbullying. And lastly is on the resource constraints. Resource constraints meaning insufficient training for law enforcement and mental health services. Yeah, that's if only we tighten up all these barriers or correct it in a proper manner, this cyberbullying can be eradicated or reduced in Malaysia. That's all. Thank you.